His name is Malcom Rogel. He is the VP of Fan Experience, which has to be such a fun job for the Mariners, Malcolm. You've been doing this 25 years. Tell me how you got started.
So started in college. I took an internship at Tacoma Rainiers, and I was like, "This is cool." It was the year we went from the Kingdom to T-Mobile Park, then Safeco Field, and I came in and was in the ticket office. And then that year, it was so crazy they just needed to add a bunch of people, and so I got hired on full time at the end of that season, and have been running my way up ever since.
That is just so incredible. I talk a lot about when you find the things that you're naturally good at, like you click, right? You click with what you
Yeah.
do. What do you love about being the VP of Fan Experience?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I mean, it's a starting out. I was in ticketing, and we were really focused on how do we get tickets done well, and how do we serve the fans really well on the ticket side, and then slowly more and more has come on board. But now it's all about like everything we do. It's like how does this look through the eyes of the fan? And being in my role and being here for so long, it's been really fun to just convert over to 100% focus on kind of the fan experience. How do they walk through this gate? How do they open this restroom door? How do they, how do they get quickly through this food line? How should we angle that food line? All that stuff is what's going on with our team every day. So it's really, really cool.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Oh my gosh, the fans, like seeing Sarah, it's ridiculous. Like I will have a moment where I see a dad and a son like hug after a game, or hug after a home run, or dad and daughter come rolling up, or a whole family. It's the wonder that you see on their face is just epic.
I'll tell you, I had my husband had a great fan experience one. His wallet must have fallen out of his back pocket in one of those seats, and he didn't realize it until he got home that his wallet was. And the games are late, so what?
Yeah.
11 at night that he makes this realization, and on a whim, I'm like, well, I guess I'll Google and see if their security is still there or something. And I fully expected to get an automated attendant, but instead, a wonderful woman answered the phone and, I gave her whatever details I could, which was not a lot. And she checked the lost and found at 11 something at night. I told her his name and all that. And she found it. Someone had turned it in, and all the cash was still in it. And we were just blown away to have an answer before midnight.
That's so Seattle. That's so
So
fantastic.
Seattle,
I just
right?
love that.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
like, yeah, yep.
yep. So thank you for all that you do. Let's dive into the food, shall we?
Yes, please, love it.
All right, let's start with Moto's Pizza. We've got one of those out here in Edmonds, and you have to wait months. You have to like pick a day that you might be hungry for pizza in June. But now fans can experience that at the ballpark.
Yeah, Moto Pizza is super cool. A little mom and pop shop over in West Seattle. We met with Lee a few months back. Guy's got such passion for pizza, and he's really come on to a really great product. His pizza is amazing. It's worth the wait. It's a Detroit style kind of a deep dish, thick crust. It's got that really crunchy crust to it, and they put a little cheese on the edge. Oh, it's amazing. It comes out of the oven, and then they put fresh toppings on top of that. And he's got all these crazy types and styles, and people really love it. Again, yeah, the West Seattle one is like 3 months wait, and the new Edmonds one is already like 3 months wait. So it's really cool. You're going to be able to go to the ball game and cut that line and get Moto Pizza. And
It's like a
Sarah, one
time
other thing he's
machine.
doing, it is. It's totally. One thing he's doing pretty cool is he made a tin, like an actual pie pan, that is unique to our venue. And it's almost like a shape of a brick. So it's like a long rectangle. And what that does is it's easy to carry. It's easy to sit in your seats. Again, going back to what the fan does, like he and I talked, I'm like, Lee, you got to think about how's the fan going to eat this in their seat, and how are they going to carry it. So he's so great. He went out and made actual brand new pie pans just for us. So it's a really cool product, and fans are going to love it.
You totally answered the question my husband had. We were just like, how do you eat Detroit style pizza at your sheet? And there's the answer. You make a way.
100%. And Lee's, I mean, their whole team's so cool. They're like trying to think of how fast, like with these rectangle pizza tins, they can crank out so many more pizzas. So they're just getting ready to go because they know they're going to have thousands of people wanting to get that pizza on every night.
Our thanks to Malcolm, and he's got so many more food tips for this year, like the ham swaggerty, obviously named after utility player Sam Haggerty. That sandwich sounds amazing. There's also a calzone for Cal Raleigh. And the garlic fries. I mean, we talked about that. There's these waffle garlic fries, which my daughter got all excited about because she feels like you can use the waffle fry as like a spoon to get more garlic. So be listening for that throughout the season. And again, our thanks to Malcolm.